to hear you.
What a treat from Cobb County, Georgia.
From Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Big Boss Man.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Man, what a slam. Boom! As you may remember, Kurt Angle actually fired Braun Strowman back in January of 2018. And guys, I can't help but wonder how different the WWE.
And there's the last elimination. Put this in the books.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
What a grueling victory here in this elimination match.
I can assure you, Michael, that match was just as tough mentally as it was physically.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely...
Look who's here! Bam Bam Bigelow!
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
Play. And you could put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
Going to add that match to the highlight reel.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
And it certainly looks like somebody will be plucking splinters from their back for days.
Look who's here! The Animal, Batista!
And from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Lariat!
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
And he's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
If I could turn back the clock to April 17, 2017, Byron, that was the night Braun Strowman did one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen when he delivered a ring-crushing superplex to the mighty Big Show.
Ring-crushing doesn't even begin to explain it, Michael. The ring literally imploded on impact. It was unlike anything that I've ever seen before.
You guys mentioned how the ring collapsed when Strowman superplexed Big Show, which was amazing. But for me, the most amazing part was that Strowman was actually able to get back to his feet just moments afterward.
Yeah, the monster among men stood tall while the medical staff tended to Big Show and the referee, who laid motionless for several minutes following the impact.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Braun Strowman faltering some. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Nasty impact.
He's looking a little weary here. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. Man. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
And it's Batista with a reversal.
Running body press.
Slammed with authority.
Gotta believe this one's over.
Scoop slam.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact.
Batista has taken on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much is left in the tank. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
He has got to fight back. Batista needs to find the beast within him now.
And the animal is all fired up. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Spine buster by the animal.
And there it is, boys.
Things look dire for Braun Strowman.
Oh, clothesline.
And the slam.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, my goodness. This.
Ooh, what impact.
Got every out.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Boom, what impact. What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Huge toss.
Irish whip.
Batista turns it around.
Harsh impact.
And Batista heads for the top rope. Look at this.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And it's Batista with the reversal.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, spine buster! I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. He's in trouble. Counter here.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Beautiful technique. Nailed it.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. He wants to do this in the ring. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
He's too quick for him there. Back inside the ring now.
Just launched.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Chop block. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
On, he dodges out of the way. brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And he's heading back in.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
And here's the monster among men, Corey. Look at the
Hellacious power slam.
Guys, let's go to the replay.
Yeah, I definitely need to see that again.
No luck against Batista there.
Boom, impact.
Nailed it.
When this guy's on, look out.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's always had the ability to take it up a notch. The impact.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, continuing to punish them. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Oh, what impact. Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Here is your winner, the Animal, Batista.
That's a big win, although there was a moment there where I thought it was going to go the other way.
Batista definitely unleashed the beast tonight.
And folks, as a reminder...
Beautiful technique.
There's a lot of pride on the line between. Now that got those shoulders on the mat, and he kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it.
harsh impact. The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
On the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
The slam.
Vicious strike. AJ Styles looking a little out of his element. You don't see that very often.
We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
I'll destroy your face.
He looks a bit off his game here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Sometimes, guys, when a superstar with as much experience as Bobby Roode comes in, you'll see him struggle a bit before finally getting his footing. But I'll tell you, that was never the case with... He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
Too soon. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he turns it around.
As Michael mentioned, some incoming competitor... Roode with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious. He's in the driver's seat now.
AJ Styles is in trouble.
You can say that again, Saxton, but I don't want to hear you talk.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
He's back in control.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner,
Dropkick hits the mark.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight. Truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
Took him out at the knee.
Everybody remembers their first big match, guys. And for Bobby Roode, his first time on the main roster came in August of 2017 when he made his glorious SmackDown debut, defeating Aiden English.
Arm drag.
Very nice.
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Bobby Roode's SmackDown debut was undoubtedly glorious, as Corey mentioned. And his post-match comments that night, I think, went a long way in letting us know what type of person he really is.
Definitely no shortage of confidence, Michael. Roode told Renee Young that he is big box office. And you know what? So far, he's been right.
AJ Styles is looking to fly.
Hooked him.
DDT.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, that'll mess up your neck.
Man.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself. What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope.
Drop kick with precision. Styles rolls through. Harsh impact. But did he go for it too early?
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice. Spine buster.
It's heating up now.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
And an easy kick out.
Not yet.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
You gotta believe this one's over. This may very well be it. This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, Bobby Roode.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here tonight.
Look. Running clothesline.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
I assure you, making one of these competitors quit will be easier said than done.
Oh, the scoop slam.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of a submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match by using the submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't win, but they need to perfect applying a submission move.
Here comes Alexa Bliss. We've seen many firsts for women in WWE over the last few years, but Alexa Bliss may have the... She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done. Michael, it's amazing how quickly Alexa became both Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. She lost the SmackDown Women's Championship in the beginning of April and ended the month beating Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship at Payback.
Gentlemen, that win was also great because Bliss beat Bayley in front of the Huggers' hometown crowd in San Jose. A great night, made even better by seeing a sad underdog losing in front of her friends and family.
You just love looking for the win.
I was there for pretty much all of Alexa Bliss's NXT career, and while she was successful there, I think she felt overlooked.
Oh, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
Corey, well, you've had the pleasure of calling Bliss's NXT. Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it. She better do something fast. She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
You can pick up your teeth in the third.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13.
Whoa, impressive.
You can say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one. Look at her go.
Hair pulled mat slam. Paige doing a little showing off here. Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as a special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee.
Steve Austin was busted open, and in the ringside area, it looked like a tornado went through. Once locked in the sharpshooter, Austin refused to give up. Stone Cold passed out due to the excruciating pain, which was considered a submission, giving the Hitman the victory. If it's not the greatest match of all time, it's certainly...
She might have it.
One of the things is... Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
But now, can Alexa Bliss capitalize?
Here comes Alexa Bliss. She better do something fast. She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important in a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble.
Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal, and it becomes a pick-your-poison scenario for their opponent. It also depends on the match. Some submission matches are based on winning via a submission move, and others involve a competitor having to use the specific submission they've chosen. The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown.
Paige has never been shy, has she?
Oh, I hate to see it end like this.
Here is your winner, Paige.
Big win, albeit via countout.
Man, I'll tell you, going out like that is a tough pill to swallow.
Running clothesline. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. Wow. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Somebody's ego is going to be severely bruised after this submission match, guys. Nobody ever likes to utter the words, "I quit." Slam down hard.
What a strike. Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it.
She's almost out of it.
Paige is starting to slow a little bit.
Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
Her opponent clearly wants to prove a point tonight. And you know what? I think it's working.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
I don't think this is going to do it.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
She's looking wobbly, guys.
And I assure you the hazards outside the ring are very, very real.
This is a bad situation.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, she's flirting with a count out here, guys.
Come on, hurry up. Get back.
She's turning the tables.
Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do. Headbutt.
Ooh.
Paige has never been shy, has she?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
This might be it. Oh, my. Taken off her feet. She's looking at it. Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, what a slam.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
She might have it. She better do something fast. Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Big slam.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Paige is rolling, so hide the children.
She's fading here, guys.
Oh, she's got to shake those cobwebs.
It is imperative.
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee.
Steve Austin was busted open, and in the ringside area, it looked like a tornado went through. Once locked in the sharpshooter, Austin refused to give up. Stone Cold passed out due to the excruciating pain, which was considered a submission, giving the Hitman the victory. If it's not the great...
I can tell you, nobody's happy about it.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
And the official decision is a countout.
And it doesn't sound like the fans are too thrilled with the decision here.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
The following contest is a ladder match and is for the NXT Championship. And introducing the champion from Cleveland, Ohio.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And while it seems easy enough, I assure you, climbing that ladder is a lot more difficult than it looks, especially after getting hit with it a dozen times.
Usually making a quiet home in the darkness, Aleister Black only rises to compete.
Now the Dutch Destroyer might emerge out of the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head off. Beautiful technique.
Ooh, what impact.
He's out there in no man's land.
Hey, he's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
WWE.com followed Johnny Gargano as he said farewell to his days on the independent wrestling circuit. This was a time in Gargano's life that put his passion for this business to the test, and a place where Johnny Gargano evolved into Johnny Wrestling.
To demonstrate further on what Michael said about Johnny's time on the Indies, Gargano journeyed from his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio to anywhere in this country. Not for money, but to make a name for himself in this business.
Well, Johnny didn't only evolve in the Indies. He reigned as a champion for over 800 days in different promotions, all while facing some of the best competitors in the world.
Boom! Boom, what impact! As he sets it up, Byron, tell me, what's he thinking here?
Michael, I'm afraid he's setting up a launching pad of sorts.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
Harsh impact.
Oof! What's going to happen now? Oh, here we go. Scoop slam!
The champ in defensive mode here. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
Suplex. Boom!
It disgusts me to think about the torment Johnny Gargano was put through by his former best friend, Tommaso Ciampa. I've never seen a man with such a desire to destroy someone's livelihood and brutalize them in an unsanctioned match.
technique.
Whoa, Gargano dodged that one.
Johnny's so quick.
Michael alluded to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa's unsanctioned match from NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Here he goes. Looks like he's awakened from his coma.
German suplex.
Woo. Took him out at the knee. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Known for his superior striking skills and slick submissions, Johnny Gargano has the habit of breaking his opponent's spirit with his never-say-die attitude.
It might just be that Johnny isn't smart enough to say quit, Cole, but I credit Johnny for getting up every time he's knocked down. But he should learn about living to fight another day.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
To dispute what Corey expressed about how Johnny Gargano should know when to quit, I don't believe that thought process has ever entered his mind, no matter what trials he's gone through.
I see it in Johnny's eyes every match. He knows he was never supposed to be here. He took the road less traveled. He climbed the ladder rung by rung. But now he's here, and his heart has no quit.
Ooh, what a stomp.
Good grief. You gotta believe this one's over. With the wrestling ability of Johnny Gargano as literally a staple of his nickname, I'm not sure if trying to out-wrestle Johnny is a sound strategy. The best option would be to find counters for his aggressive slingshot offense. You gotta wonder what he's thinking here, guys.
I don't know what he is thinking. Boom, what impact.
Hooked up in the corner.
Exploder suplex.
Let's expand on the counteractions one needs when going up against Johnny wrestling. In your tape study, Corey, do you agree with Byron's assessment of Gargano's offense?
I do, and speaking from in-ring experience, with momentum Johnny generates using the ropes, he can use his body or your body like a lawn dart. Either way, you have to make sure he misses the bullseye.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Some are saying this is the night the title changes hands, though I'm not so sure I'm ready to say that.
Making their way up the ladder right now.
This is a nerve-wracking situation.
What a strike.
Big elbow.
Here's Aleister Black. Here's Aleister Black.
Ooh, what impact. He's heading for higher ground
to get away from you. Corey told me earlier today that something doesn't seem right with Johnny Gargano, that there's weakness that his opponent can exploit.
It's not a wrestling weakness I see, but a mental one. I see somebody who allows his past to cast a big shadow over any chance of a bright future. If you distract Johnny with past failures, you may give him a new one. Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
Evaluating what Corey said about Johnny's past failures, the way you get over something is to completely let it go. No longer acknowledge it, and it doesn't have power over you.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy, Saxton. Johnny carries the effects of his past. Don't think for one second that old scars don't constantly permeate in the back of Johnny Wrestling's mind.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Champion, Aleister Black.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
That match certainly lived up to the expectations of what you would see here at Money in the Bank.